Hello, it's Monica and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to create two super easy cards. But first, I want to invite you to our Facebook group called RT Create, Make and Share. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to create two super quick and beautiful first birthday cards. As you can see, there are also shaped cards. For today's projects, I'm going to use a beautiful collection called The Magic of Childhood from Relatively Thoughtful. I absolutely love those design papers, and if you're interested in them, I left the link to the shop where you can get them as a digital version but also printed one. And not only I left the link to the shop, but also website, blog, Facebook group, and also the RT Create, Make and Share I mentioned earlier. As you can see, we've got very beautiful pastel palette here with some beautiful pale pinks, blues and greens. So this collection is not only perfect for beautiful handmade cards, but also home decor projects as well. And what I really like about this collection, it also has some elements to fussy cut and sentiments as well. And those teddy bears and butterflies are simply beautiful. So I couldn't resist and I had to share my creations with you. In the collection you also get other sentiments, however I didn't put them here. For my very first card, I'm going to use those two beautiful background panels, and using SVG file on Canvas workspace, I created a number one. For this one, you can use any font you've got on your computer, and I'm going to use Kitsch Flamingo just to add a little bit more color on the bigger number one. And this way, I'm going to have a little bit more variation. I wonder, have you ever created a first birthday card? If you have, what was the shape, or maybe you had a theme? If you have, let me know what was it. As you can see, this card will literally come in no time, especially for first birthday. And this collection, it is so pretty, so I thought, why not? Let's do it. Let's create a card for a baby girl, and later on I'm going to create one for a baby boy using the blues from the whole beautiful collection. And now I'm using my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, to assemble all those elements together. And using my Canvas workspace, I also created beautiful background panels using offset setting. Super simple, and this way everything will match perfectly. And that's what I really like about using my scan and cut machine. You can never ever go wrong with it. And a very big tip for you, whenever you send SVG file to your machine, you can also scan your paper so you know exactly where to put the background, and you can move the file on the screen of your scan and cut. That's what I really like about it. Now, using my scoring board, I'm going to create a top flap. So this card is going to open at the top. I really like that technique, especially for shaped cards. So our card base is ready. Now it is time to decorate it. And as you saw earlier, the whole collection has lots of beautiful elements to fussy cut, and I couldn't resist. I always keep them in a zipped wallet, like here, and I always keep them with the collection. And this way I'll make sure I won't lose anything. I really like that bouquet of flowers. I think it is so pretty. So I thought it will go well with today's card. I also wonder, have you seen my balloon card I created with the same color palette? If you haven't, the link is in the top right corner. Now, using my one and only magic glue, I'm going to start assembling all those elements together. I fussy cut all those elements. However, if you have electronic machine, you can also cut them as well. I'm going to add a little bit more dimension to some of the elements for extra interest, and I do encourage you to do exactly the same. I wonder, have you ever used any of the beautiful papers from Relatively Thoughtful? If you haven't, I really hope you will feel inspired to create something beautiful. I also cut Happy Birthday using Crafter's Companion die called Butterfly Wishes, and all the names of the products are used in today's video. You can check in the description down below if you're interested. As you can see, this card literally takes no time. It is super simple, and what's really good about this, you can put it in the flat envelope, or if you want to add more dimension to your card, you can create a box as well. So yes, it will be a win-win situation, especially for a very quick and beautiful mix. That's why I really like this collection so much. And as you can see, our cut is nearly finished, but there is always something missing, like in this case, some gems. I put them all around the card base, and I think it is complete. What do you think about this? Do you like it? Or would you choose a different color palette? Now it is time for a card for a baby boy, and I'm going to use the same number 1 and SVG I created, and I'm going to cut them using my scan and cut machine. Super quick and simple, and I think they will work really beautifully together. If you agree, let me know in the comments down below. I also wonder, have you seen my rocker card I created with the same collection? If you haven't, the link is in the top right corner. I also wonder, how often do you create cards for kids or babies? Maybe you do have your favorite style to do it, and if you do, please let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget about our Facebook group called RT Create, Make and Share, because if you have any of the design papers, even free, that you can get on a website, you can share your makes there. And trust me, the group is absolutely amazing because there is just so much inspiration there. So if you haven't joined the group yet, check the link in the description down below. I always like to do dry run whenever I create more complicated cards. So as you can see, I couldn't really decide here which elements I'm going to put on a card. And this is the process I really enjoy the most, to be honest, because with all those beautiful design papers, sometimes it is so tricky to do it. But I try to keep it simple, and if I manage to do it, let me know in the comments down below. Again, I'm adding a little bit more dimension using double-sided foam adhesive because I think it really makes a difference. And as I said before, all those 2 cards will go flat in the envelope. But if you want to add more dimension, of course you can do it. And I also wonder, have you ever created a card in a number shape? If you haven't, maybe today is the day. If you don't have electronic machine, you can always create your own template using a copy paper. Use your pencil, draw it, then cut it out and do it again and again for all those borders. So this way you can create any shape you want for your shaped cards. And using my pokey tool, I'm peeling off the backing of the tape, which makes my job so much quicker and easier. And it is time to put that teddy bear on number 1 because I thought this is my favorite element from the whole collection. And obviously with that blue butterfly, I just couldn't resist. If you know me, you know how much I love butterflies. And again, I used this same cutting die from Crafter's Companion, and I die cut it using gold mirror card. And using my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, it is so easy to assemble because you can maneuver all those elements. And that's exactly what I like about liquid glues. And I also wonder, how often do you create cards for kids or teenagers? Please let me know, because usually I create cards for my friends, and it is pretty rare for cards for the kids. Now it is time to add some gems on the card, and it is nearly complete. But we have to put the back panel using, of course, Scoreboard. And this one is from Crafter's Companion, and if you've seen my previous videos with shaped cards, I think it is the best tool in my craft area. Using my one and only liquid glue, I'm going to attach those 2 panels together and our card will be complete. Super quick and easy. So with this collection, all those projects literally take no time, but you always have stunning effects. So please let me know which card is your favorite. Do you like the blue one, or maybe do you prefer the pink one? I'm really curious. And don't forget about our Facebook group called RT Create, Make and Share. Thank you so much for watching, and on the left you can see the shadow box cards I created, and on the right baby dress cards. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now, happy crafting!